Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to talk about men going their own way on Tumblr, of course, because why the fuck not? I'm here with Jacob again, and he's agreed to see all this bullshit, right?
Yes.
Okay.
As a man in a serious relationship, a marriage, I thought I'd comment on my fellow man's idiocracy. So yes.
So one thing I wanted to say before we begin this whole video is, clearly I am an egalitarian, Jacob is an egalitarian too. I would say we're feminists because we agree with the original definition of men and women being equal, but as of today, feminist is somewhat synonymous with misandrist as far as I'm concerned, right? So we're for both men and women and we just want equality. So when we're commenting on this, we're not saying death to all men or like we want women to rule. We're just saying these men are being ridiculous the same way that a lot of women are being ridiculous, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna look at a couple of posts that I found on Tumblr. All of these were pretty easy to find, so I want to say that this community is prevalent enough that I didn't have to dig anywhere for these posts. So here's one post. Modernity has shown us how women act when they get a license to behave in any way they want. They cover their bodies in tattoos, they sleep with 1,000 chads, they date criminals and give birth to their children, they abort their babies, they drink alcohol like they are men, they wear skimpy clothing, and they smoke like chimneys. Absolutely vile. So before we comment on this, it says chads. And I was like, what the fuck is a chad? So I looked it up, right? On their website. Someone asks, where does the word Chad come from? Maybe I'm totally out of the loop. Kind of sucks for all the guys named Chad, I think. Just curious, I really don't know. And this person said, Chad is the name of Chad Thundercunt, I'm guessing, which is a well-known nickname for the man in the manosphere. Oh god. For the type of character women get the tingles for. It's irrelevant whether he's totally wrong for a violent, abusive, dumb as a bag of hammers or whatever. She will throw all logic or reason out the window with no consideration for the consequences.
First of all, I love my hot, sexy wife covered in tattoos. It is hot to me, and it gets some tingle in my jingle. Forgive me for saying that, but it does. So, dude, I don't know what's wrong with you. That's something wrong with you. Yeah, not everyone has a preference, but hey man, just because you don't like tattoos doesn't mean it's vile, so wanka. Basically, we're dealing with a bunch of bitter, nice guys in this community based on the post and that comment about what chads are. It's like, ugh.
I mean, it's just very easy to say someone is clearly wrong for someone. Obviously, both men and women sometimes go for the bad boy or the bad girl, but as an outsider to be like, oh yeah, they're totally wrong for them and they're just fucking them because they're not me.
Yeah, but they're bitter because it's not like, it's not me they're looking at, it's that douchebag, Chad. Fuck that guy. He's totally wrong for her.
Yeah, it does come off with that tone. And even here, just like slut-shaming them, making fun of them having tattoos, dating people, abortion. These are all heavy kind of subjects, so to minimize them as like, oh yeah, it's just because like they're women, so.
Just because they're not interested in you doesn't make them vile, you know, guy.
Yeah, I think that's what the whole community is about though. Like, they're not interested in me, so let me like find reasons why they're horrible people.
Yeah.
So here I screenshotted a post that was screenshotting also a conversation on Facebook. And so the first person says, well, if it takes 5 women to do one job, maybe equal wages is wrong. Someone said, you're a dick. Did you come here just to comment your opinion on all these posts? And someone said, yeah, this dude's a dick. Then he said, okay, only 3 more ladies need to comment and you'll have a complete insult. And someone said, holy fucking shit, that reply, man. And then the person in question said, touchdown.
This is the touchdown. It's just the cherry on the cake on this post of total cringe. I don't even know what he's referencing when it comes to like, if it takes 5 women to do one job. What is this person even referring to? He's kind of just.
Well, I think it's just a general note of like saying how one woman isn't capable of doing any job by herself, so it needs 5 women, so they shouldn't have equal pay. So that's clearly the best way to get a woman. Okay. I mean, I can understand how many blondes do you need to like put in a light bulb, but when it comes from like this, it's just trashy and not funny. for anyone.
See, it's thumbnail. I can't tell if it's shadow or a neck beard.
Probably both. Kill all cam girls now. That is all.
Well,
sounds like someone was banned from the cam girls.
Probably goes to like cam sites and just starts talking shit on cam girls. And then just like...
Or being just like really creepy so he gets banned. Okay, so the next post is longer, but I wanted to include all of it because all of it is essentially the stupidest thing ever. So it's an ask, so it says, isn't your view about women in a marriage only being worth as much to her husband as she raises her husband's kids and serves them with sex and good food kind of dehumanizing? There's so much more to a relationship than that, especially in marriage. And this fuck answers, all this lovey-dovey stuff you talk about is something that only rarely work out today. Just look at the statistics, and marriage is not about love. It is a lifelong contract where a man swears to provide his family and a woman swears to take care of the family and provide sexual access to a man for said resources. God damn.
This is a very skewed view of marriage. Like,
it is very skewed. Wait for it. It gets worse.
If this is what he thinks is like modern marriage, then maybe he should go back to the fucking 50s because that was more accurate back then. But okay, continue.
However, the latter with the rise of feminism does not apply anymore. Also, men do not have authority anymore over their families, so no wonder men don't marry anymore.
Because we all want authority, right?
Yeah.
No.
If you find it dehumanizing, well, you are not forced to marry anyone as long as you don't consume my taxes by proxy of the government for your welfare, just because you are in disagreement with this social contract. Love and trust and all that jazz is nice, but tell you what, I've yet to see a woman who is able to provide that and is not a net drag on a man. And this is far away from me having high standards, but I demand consistency and I don't take no bullshit from women. I have a lot of female friends around me, and I shit you not, the more they get older, the more they are fucked up in the head. And funny thing is, I talked with one about just the things I advocate for on here, and she in the end, after she hit the wall, was in total agreement with all of it when I made the case. It's too late to be wise for her though, and I hate to see my girlfriends become miserable. All this sexual liberation and feminism did that to them, so it's safe to say feminism hates women too.
Motherfucker, we don't even know you don't have any female friends, or any friends, to say the least, and be like, oh yeah, I totally convinced my female friends that women are terrible. It's like, yeah, okay, that happened. Totally.
I have this little bottle of Tito's with me, and I think that this is the exact moment when I should open it, so let's have a little Tito's break. To you, sir!
And you, sir.
Good luck to you, sir.
And you, sir. I do hope you have a good game, miss.
And you, sir.
To me, this seems like a lot of bitterness, and you don't become this hateful unless you've been wronged. I mean, people who believe this, I don't know.
To be fair, like what you're saying, it all seems very specific and personal, so it seems like all these people aren't necessarily mad at like the women as much as it's one woman, and they're conflating it, right?
So, yeah, I mean, it says it all. He says men do not have authority anymore over their family, so no wonder men don't marry anymore. You got somebody here who's clearly a narcissist and is someone who craves control, and now that the modern woman is more independent now than ever, he's just like, he can't step up to the fucking challenge and be a real man, so he's
boo-hooing online.
So he grew a neck beard, he bought a fedora, gained about 300 pounds, and here you go.
Oh my god. Okay, this one was a treat. I read this to him earlier. Women that don't cook, clean, or suck dick always ask, where are all the good men? The good men just finished eating dinner and they're relaxing in a clean house about to get their dicks sucked.
Clearly not you, though. This is a man who his mom always thought he was this special.
Jeff, you're so special. You're my little boy.
Cooked, clean, did his fucking laundry. He grew up thinking that maybe some woman would find him interesting. Fact is, he's not. So now, you know what? dude, sorry.
Well,
Shit.
I think that this also comes down to, in the hashtags it says traditional rules, and while, well, this is the thing, it's fine to have traditional roles. If you and your significant other agree that you both value traditional roles, that is totally fine, right? You can pick. That's your own personal thing.
Why is it synonymous? Like, why does the woman have to clean?
Well, it's just traditional roles. That's how it's been portrayed since ever. Like, women doing the dishes.
You know what? I do the cooking in our relationship.
Exactly. I was about to say, if you agree on traditional roles, that's fine. The thing is, you need to find a relationship where you can split the work. Where, for example, I don't know how to cook for shit. Jacob knows how to cook. I actually enjoy doing cleaning. So I do most of the cleaning, although Jacob also helps me with that too. The thing is finding a balance. But to expect that you go to work and the other person just does everything else when maybe they even have a job, it's unrealistic. Unless you agree upon it, it's unrealistic to expect to go out in 2017, almost 2018, to go out and think, hey, I'm gonna find a woman who cooks, cleans, doesn't work, and wants to be a stay-at-home mom or wife, and is just there for me. That's not very realistic these days.
Yeah. And here's, and you know, it's like, oh yeah, why don't women take out the trash? We don't want to do all the dirty work. It's like, she hates doing it and I don't mind, so I'm gonna do the fucking trash. It's called being an adult. Who cares? None of us like doing laundry. We trade off.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think the thing, exactly, like what you're saying, it's finding a kind of balance where you can both help each other. Like if Jacob doesn't like doing X and I don't mind doing it, I'll do it. The same way that if I hate doing it, you'll do it. But to go out into the world and think you're gonna find someone who is fine with doing all this shit is very rare. And if you find them, congratulations, but don't expect that to be the norm because that's not realistic either.
And it's funny, it's women who don't cook, clean, or suck dick always ask, we're all the good men. Women who don't cook, clean, or suck dick are maybe thinking, wow, she's kind of hot. Or perhaps, I'm focusing on my career right now. I don't need no man. So and even if you got close enough to getting your ween wet, buddy, they'd be averted because you've got stanky dick cheese.
Oh my god, you said the word dick cheese. No.
And I'll drink to the
and
cheese.
Demonetized.
Okay, you can cut that out.
I'm gonna keep it. I like that part. I'm demonetized automatically. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think about all this and this community, and we'll catch you next time.